What's going on, Pokemon League Championship fans and viewers? This is the first stream of off-season. We took... does anybody remember how long we took off? I wasn't counting.
I think it was like a month or two.
Oof. No, it was definitely longer than that. It was like about a good solid 2 months. I think we ended at, what, the end of April?
I definitely said a month or two. I think we ended in May, actually.
Yeah, we did, and actually it was at the beginning of June, but regardless. Regardless, it's been a while, and we've been out of the game, and we brought the stream back. We went on hiatus for the stream because it actually is a shit ton of work. But, you know, that's not... whatever. It's just a lot of work, so we take breaks in between seasons. Zach, this is... Oh, right. Let me introduce everybody. I'm all over the place today. As always, we've got our guest commentators. Zach. You remember how that's a cue? Anyway.
Yeah. No, it's been a while.
God, you're the worst. All right. And then we've got fan favorite, Jay.
My people.
He's back again.
Good to be back.
It's great to have him. And I think he's still here. Steven?
Oh, come on, man. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
From OG Season 1 co-commentator. But anyway, today we've got Zach. This is your tournament. You do the off-season stuff.
Yeah, man. For whatever reason, y'all put me in charge. Thank you.
Definitely didn't. I think we just talked about that, but oh man, there's been so many power grabs going on lately.
You know what? I just hear what I want to hear. That's all.
That makes sense to me. But so yeah, you put this tournament together. What is our first ever off-season tournament, and how does it work?
All right. Well, this is the color tournament, and basically the idea of this tournament, specifically of any of the colors that they represent. Now, for instance, in the instance of Pelipper would be considered white, blue, and yellow.
So basically, if they have any particular color on their person, then it's considered that color if you're issued that color.
Exactly. Yeah.
Word.
So like, let's say now we got a person who has the white.
Let's hang on. I just want an example. Like, what would Xatu be?
Well, he would be green, white, red, black, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Red. That's so shocking. I wouldn't consider him red, but off-season committee does what they want anyway. We're back at it, guys.
I mean, he has red all over him.
Anyway, I'm about.
He's not purple. Definitely not Persian.
Okay, I'm about to queue up the tournament bracket real quick, but keep telling us how does this go. So it's a one match. Zach, it's like a one match tournament for right now. Like what? Tell us how this works. Alright, so since he doesn't want to tell you, I'll tell you. It's a one-match doubles tournament. You are battling in doubles again. We're huge fans of that over here. And you get to use your particular... Yeah, I don't know why you cut out. Yeah, I'm here. Anyway, moving on. So it's a doubles tournament, and you get your color, and you go up against your opponent. While I look for this real quick... Here it is. Cool. This is our bracket for... Oh, wow.
On the stream, he doesn't hear us talking.
I hear you now.
Hello?
Hey. Can you not hear me, Zach?
Can someone message him?
Can you guys not hear me for real? Wow. Hang on, guys. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous! My microphone is there!
Well, we hear you now.
No, we hear you. I couldn't hear you before.
Alright, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I just went through and explained...
Stream.
Wouldn't be a leak stream if there wasn't a problem. For those of you that aren't aware, I just queued up the tournament bracket on the stream, so it shows exactly what rounds we have going on. Real quick, I just want to knock out the first two disappointments. William Roker of Season 1 fame has surrendered to me. And then John Whiteside wins against William Oaten by discon and surrender. So those two won't be happening on this stream.
So we have a lot of white flags so far?
So far, yeah. However, why don't you explain the losers bracket to us, Zach?
Alright, so what the losers bracket will be is once somebody loses, they will basically swap to the opposite side and then play against that opponent. So that way we can ensure that nobody is actually going to play against who they just played if that person loses the next week.
Oh, okay.
So basically, like, it's kind of like a last chance qualifier to kind of get into like the finals of the league. Basically, we're all going to proceed how the bracket is normally going, and there'll be a separate losers bracket to where they can play. The losers can play against each other for a final chance to go all the way and play again towards like the very end.
Awesome. So they get a chance at finals.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. So the matches that we do have are Ashley versus Jay, Dan versus Areese, Steven versus Tran, and Chris Speakman versus Tyler Cooley. Some new faces in the off-season tournaments are Will Outen, who surrendered, and then Dan Locklear and Tyler Cooley are all new to the league play.
Did you just whitewash his name? His name is Terrell.
All right, I did not know that.
You don't know what you know until you know, you know?
You know, it's like it's.
Jeez.
Anyway,
Why you gotta throw my man under the bus like that, Zach? Come on.
Ooh.
Okay, I heard it the first time and I was like,
he didn't say that.
Yeah,
He didn't even send like a
thing.
direct message or nothing to you, Ian. Like, hey man, but you might want to pronounce that. You know how it's supposed to be.
You know,
it's Tyrell. Alright,
whitewashed my man's made him Tyler.
Alright, so moving on. Just so you guys know, we do giveaways every week. This week, for lack of a new one, we're giving away what we gave away in finals of last year, which is Celesteela. It's completely battle ready. It has a competitive moveset and it is shiny. So if you want this Celesteela, pop a Magikarp onto the Global Trade Center, ask for a Celesteela level 100, and we'll send it out to you. Let us know in the chat and we'll send it out. Alright, so without any more stalling, we've got Dan versus Areese.
Alright.
So that's your boy Dan, right?
Yeah, man. So Dan, you know, he wanted to join. He's been wanting to join for a tournament ever since his off-season tournament last year, the gym tournament.
Oh, that was a rough tournament.
Yes. Almost as rough as this one, but nonetheless.
At least you put a 500 base stat cap on it this time.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good idea.
Magnera, dude! Magnera!
Anyway, so Dan, he had a loose idea of what he wanted to play this week. He comes in with, obvious, speed control right here with the speed boost, Scalpy. He's got his life hard. And Ian, much to your credit, he says he is officially, after this match, a fan of Lipard. He loves Lipard now.
Dude, Lipard is fucking tits, dude. Oh, I mean, Lipard is awesome. I forgot that. I forgot that. You know, we've been off for so long. I forgot that we stopped cursing here.
It's okay. I don't fucking mind. Swellow here. Swellow here, we saw a little bit of it last season, very little bit from Maurice himself. We got Charge-A-Bug here. This was actually a suggestion I made to him. EVO like Charge-A-Bug. It has this signature ability exclusive to itself called Battery, which basically means it doubles your partner Pokemon does 50% more damage with his moves.
What?
Yeah.
Charge-A-Bug for Season 4.
I'm telling you, man. Like, that ability is really cool.
I was also thinking about Dual Blade for Season 4.
Yeah, man. I'm a fan. Definitely a fan. But, so we got Charge-A-Bug in here. We might be able to see what he can do with it. We got Bisharp here. I ran him for a little bit. Ian got him for a while, towards the end of Season 3. And definitely a strong contender. And of course, we finished it off with Clawitzer, a super powerful special attacker.
Yo, this whole time I was looking at Bisharp like, why is he here? He's got to be better than 500 stats. This dude comes under the radar at 490, and is still a meta-defining Pokemon.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon like that, like Gengar, Alakazam. So many strong contender Pokemon.
All right.
So does anybody want to take the reins on Maurice's team?
Jay? All right. So, you got it? Cool. Awesome.
So the first thing off the bat I noticed about Reese's team is that he starts with Pelipper, which, has been a mainstay for the past 2 seasons with Drizzle. I was doing some research actually like a couple seconds ago on Seeking, and I was like, the Seeking gets Swim. And it does, but I also noticed that it does get Lightning Rod as well. So I thought that was like...
Whoa. Wait. Seeking gets Lightning Rod?
It gets Lightning Rod.
What?
Apparently. And I was like, what? That was my reaction, so I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. So maybe, Seeking comes out, he protects the Pilot first. He has options.
That's insane.
Which I'm assuming probably has EVO Light. I'm not really sure what he could do with it playing, so I'm really
excited. Not to interrupt, and I know I've been interrupting, and I'm famous for that, but the EVZ move.
Alright. Totally cool.
Oh, no, I didn't cut that scene off. I didn't even realize it. I bet you anything it is, too, so I'm gonna cut this off as soon as it shows up.
Also watch the magic,
Alright, so you're saying...
And then we got a Jordan favorite. Shout out to Jordan. Togedemaru with the fake out support. Also with Lightning Rod, I'm assuming he has config, which we saw a lot with Josh last season. Josh uses it a lot with the draining kiss or the healing kiss. I forgot what the move is called exactly, but we use that a lot. And then we have Zatsu, which could play both, mainly support, but I'm excited. Arise's team is kind of it's kind of all over the place just for me, but it's not really all over the place. I don't know if you guys know what I mean.
No, yeah. When I looked at it, I was like, honestly, this is just me from having played with him for 3 seasons and beyond that. Arise is a shark, man. When I saw this team, I already knew. I was like, I know exactly what this thing can do, and it's crazy.
Or you would have cut the video.
The tools... Well, I didn't actually look at it when I was recording them. The tools that he has, though, on this team are, insane. And this is a very Arise team, too. So it's awesome to watch. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go! While this starts, guys, just a reminder for you watching, I am giving away those Celesteelas, so pop your Magikarp up on GTS, and I got you.
And just going back to Ian's point, one thing about Arise is that he's, with some people in the league, you kind of have certain traits or you kind of expect something. Arise is fairly, unpredictable with everything he brings in terms of team prep.
Dude, I hate to build his ego anymore, but the dude knows his stuff, man.
Definitely, man.
So he goes for the fake out, obviously priority. Lipard is big this week, by the way, guys. Sorry about that. Lipard is huge this week.
Flinch. He gets the flinch.
So what do you expect? Obviously he gets the rock slide off. On first turn, usually you expect a Scolipede to use protect for the free.
Right, but with
the
the fake out
speed
support, he
boost.
didn't really feel like he needed it.
It's also like another question. When you have a speed boost Pokemon, you can just leave protect off and be like, they're gonna assume that I'm gonna protect.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And now he's gonna now the seeking is done.
Knock
He
that
got this
Scorpio
U-turn.
away.
And he
That kind of power.
me neither. Actually, Lipard is
Ooh.
deceptively powerful. I'll be honest.
Yeah. And now here's Eevee.
Okay, I gotta get ready. Woo! Woo! Okay. As soon as he starts doing his poses, bro, it's on.
Oh, he was expecting it. He was expecting it.
Waste the turn on you.
Oh, that skull hurts, man.
Ooh, that hurt for a lot.
While I'm on GTS, screw it. I'm just gonna give away this Landorus to this random person asking for a Landorus. Yeah, if any of you are fans of the previous stream and you saw us do other giveaways, I'll give you that Pokemon too.
Yo, so he didn't know this though. He tries to taunt the Eevee, expecting the boost. But yeah.
Oh, cut it off!
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, window capture, cut off! Boom! It's cut off. All right, cool.
So Eevee uses the Z move.
It stands on your head. That's so cool,
I don't even know if you can talk about it. Okay? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All the evolutions. It's
Dude, I'm
like-
so
it's like-
glad I realized that this was coming.
It's like Ian's wet dream here.
This really is, honestly. I'm so happy somebody used it because this really is one of my favorite Pokemon. I mean, it is my favorite Pokemon.
Is this like Ultra Instinct right now? Like,
Yeah, he's Ultra Instinct Eevee right now.
So every single stat rises sharply. Oh my gosh. This is so rude.
He's unstoppable.
He was upset because he was like, I didn't know you couldn't taunt that. I was like, yeah, you can't taunt status C moves. Oh man.
Yeah,
So
Z moves
right
are
now-
revolutionary.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
ooh, this is
Ooh, so he's attacking with it. Okay.
ooh.
Dang. Yo, what? Yo, that Eevee took some life.
Bruh, that thing would kill him.
Have you guys ever done dabs?
Yeah.
He is never gonna die.
Ooh, if he does what I think he's gonna do. Ooh, no, he didn't.
Bruh, this is gonna Oko. Oh my
Yo, he's doing it though.
Excuse me.
And that
Sorry,
Carl
guys.
Whisper didn't stand a chance.
out here taking names with that.
Dude.
Bro, who got that coughing on the fucking stream? That's what I want to know.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Jeez, man. That is wild to me.
Boom burst. Get swole. If Dan has any claim to fame, he's got interesting nicknames.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a fan of Olivia.
Let me refill my wine. I mean, get another soda.
Get another. Here's that charger bug.
For those of you that don't know, I spend
color.
many a stream just getting wasted.
Making bodily noises.
We know, Ian. We know.
True, brother.
Mm.
Just getting wasted.
Man, if that Clawitzer didn't take that hit like that, this game might have not. This game might have been different.
Yeah, Clawitzer is a beast.
Yeah.
Mega launcher.
Charger Bug asked you, do you love me? He said, only partly. I only love winning and comfy. I'm sorry.
Where did that come from? That was pretty good, yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I've been making renditions of that line for the past like 2 weeks. Yeah, this is over, and this is what's kind of. I'm sorry, Dan, but this is what kind of is disappointing about this match, as I did catch the end of the match, and
oh, he stole that figgy berry. He ate it though. That was funny.
Dan surrenders.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, it's understandable. Like,
I mean, to be real, he couldn't come back from this.
He couldn't. Yeah.
It's wasting your time.
It's just like he couldn't do damage to iBug, but then like he was just like when he goes for this move right here. Wait for it. When Dan thinks he can do it, he's like, I could probably come back. Boom, lightning rod, and then he's like, nah, I can't come back.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you know what's good about this though? He saves us the trouble of watching a repetitive series of turns.
Bro, I was about to do that myself, if you know what I'm talking about.
Wow, look at that Zatu that has so many red feathers and lines and.
You
just all that
said
red on
primary colors when you came up with this tournament.
You know what? You know what? We made the decision that Pokemon can be multiple colors.
Alright, so he surrenders. And Aris takes round 1 of the color tournament and moves on. I'm going to switch back to this so we can look at the round 1 of the color tournament. So Aris takes that and moves on to... Oh, God. I swear this was not a random tournament bracket because his next opponent is his brother, Michael Henderson. You swear? Are you telling me that this was a random bracket where I get William and then you and then Aris gets Dan and then his brother? There's no way!
I'm gonna just say this. I run this tournament and I still don't trust Steven when he makes these brackets.
So,
you left me in charge to do it? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know why I did either. I'm sorry.
Why am I slighted so hard?
Why am I
hey,
so
Aris,
hard?
I mean, Zach was getting lots of anti-Zach propaganda earlier.
Yeah, no, it's just desserts now.
Anyway, moving on to the next round, and also a reminder that you players can get these Celesteelas if you deposit a Magikarp.
Oh, I think hey, is Hazarama in here still? I think that might be Dan. Hey Dan, you got any anything to say about your match?
Oh man, you're
You know,
gonna call him out?
No, I'm just saying. I see him in the chat. I think honestly, he didn't even do a bad job. Honestly,
No,
I just think he was not prepared for.
And it's been a while since he's been in the competitive community too, right?
Yeah, I just think he wasn't prepared for the EVZ move. He thought it would work how it worked, but it just did not. And I've been there before.
We've all been there.
Yeah, when you think you got a strategy and you just go with it.
Oh, and
like,
to answer Jordan, by the way, shout out to Jordan in the chat. They were red. They were red and gray, or red and white.
Sorry, what's up?
Who were the opponents of the last round? They were gray and red.
The last
right?
round was red versus white. Yes.
Red versus white. Awesome. So they had a fly match, and now we're moving on to Speakman versus Ty.
Dan said my team was ass. LOL.
I don't think so. I think your team actually had a lot of big hitters. You got hit with some things that you weren't ready for, like taunt not working, and then Clawitzer getting O-code.
I also didn't think he was prepared for the rain team, like off the get go.
For sure. I mean, and that's
when you think of White, you're not necessarily thinking of rain. So
yeah, and then he pairs it with. I know it didn't happen in the match, but as Jay pointed out, he pairs it with that lightning rod.
Yeah. So that didn't even make it easy for him either. You know, he had, and when you think about it, he had what, 2 lightning rod users. He had both the Sea King and the Togedemaru.
Yep.
So like. Charge-a-Bug couldn't even really use its electro web like that.
Not at all.
He just, you know, it was just one of them things where you just get bad matchup syndrome.
But moving on to Speakman versus Ty, we've got Speakman over here with his Dusclops, and his sorry, go ahead. Gray versus Blue, right?
Yep, Gray versus Blue, guys. Gray versus Blue.
So we've got his Dusclops and his Rhydon, which I'm not sure which of these Pokemon is rocking the Eviolite, and that's a big question. I would wager a guess at Dusclops. Actually, I think I made these Pokemon, but I don't know. I don't know which one of them has. I don't know which one of them has Eviolite, but they're both.
I think I made these Pokemon,
but they're both really hard hitters. Then he comes in with his Vivoltic of Zach Team Season 4 or Season 3 fame. Vivoltic did a lot of work for Zach, and now it's going to do some work for Speakman.
That was definitely Season 2.
What? That was Season 3, dude.
No, that was Season 2 with Vigavolt. Remember,
I don't remember that.
Well, it's actually, if you look at it, it looks like a little bit of a mix. I had the Amoonguss, the Cofagrigus this year, and then last year I had Vigavolt.
Yeah, but then he also brings the what is that bird? I can't even remember his name.
Talonflame.
Talonflame, yeah. All of a sudden I forget every Pokemon's name. But if you were my family member and you asked me, I would have had you. But anyway, Cofagrigus is a great defensive type, so this Speakman team is very defensive. And as we saw in Season 3, Amoonguss is a great distractor. Rhydon, Vivoltic in some capacity, and Talonflame are his hitters in this, although each of the other Pokemon in their own way can do some pretty good damage. Zach, you want to take Ty?
Yeah, sure thing. So we got Blue over here.
Tyrell?
It's Terrell. Stop whitewashing my man. He's not Tyler. He's not Ty. He is Terrell. I'm sorry, Terrell. Anyway, I got you, man. He's got Altaria.
Talk about whitewashing, and then you co-opt that phrasing.
Anyway, so we got Altaria over here. So this is interesting. I haven't seen a lot of base Altaria. Obviously, we can't have Megas this time around, so there isn't no guess to Mega here. It's basic.
I actually
Altaria.
was gonna ask you, but then I just was like, nah, let's just not go Megas, because I was gonna put a Mega on my team.
No,
but
I would ruin the whole 500 BST thing.
That's true. Anyway,
so we got Altaria, we got Manny over here. So now this is possibly some Tailwindish, discharge, since Altaria is Dragon, possibly. I'm just kind of making guesses here. We got Heracross right here. Now, I'm personally a fan of Choice Scarf Heracross. I like him a lot. He hits hard and quick and has great stabs. But let's see what he does with it. I'm not sure. We got Jellicent over here, bulky Ghost Wall. Possibly here with the burns, which could really be useful versus like Rhydon.
That's a favorite of Mike in past seasons.
Yep. And then we got Bronzong over here, and to finish it off, Vileplume. It's actually kind of looking to me like both of them are kind of going to Trick Room-ish kind of style.
I thought you were gonna say that it looks like to you that Vileplume is a purple color.
No, it's definitely navy blue. We established this.
Anyway, honestly, moving on.
You
guys ready?
Complaints about the colors are coming from people who aren't even in the OS chat. So honestly, I don't really care about your opinion.
All right.
Anyway,
you ready? You ready? You guys ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Alright. You guys know today's my Saturday? Anyway, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, go! We're off! One of my favorite statements. I like to do that one. Alright, so I got superlatives queued up. Hey, it's from season 3 superlatives. Who won those? Let's take a look while we ignore this match. Reese with what?
Oh no, go ahead.
Nothing. So he goes with pressure. Go ahead and say what you were gonna say. Oh, Dragon Dance.
I remember you being a big fan of Rhydon last season, right?
I love Rhydon's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and Rhyperior vicariously so. I don't really like how Rhyperior looks, but I like that line, that Evo line. Especially because they're actually not bad Pokemon.
Yeah.
I wish Rhydon was a little bit better, or Rhyperior, but we'll see in Gen 8.
They both got their own unique niches they can do, so it's pretty cool.
Bronzong comes out from a Dusk Ball. Cleopatra sets Toxic Spikes, so this is another entry hazard. We don't get to see a lot of those in the league because it's a strategy that if you don't get it off right, is just going to go downhill fast.
Right.
In doubles especially. In singles it's a little bit more viable.
Alright, so now we got the Volt Switch here. I think this is definitely the EVO Light Pokemon for sure.
Oh yeah, Dusclops will be the smart one to go with too.
Yeah. Oh, but now we got the Jellicent out here, so now we got two Pokemon. Yeah, this is definitely Trick Room versus Trick Room.
Hmm.
And he actually counters with his own Trick Room to because his Pokemon are just a little faster.
It makes sense too because Talonflame gets priority with its ability.
Yep. Ooh.
Heal block.
Man, all these ghost types. Yeah.
Speakman and Ty having a round with it. Oh, we get a substitute. That's a big substitute. For those of you that aren't aware, Dusclops, especially with Eviolite, has like base. It's like base like 300, 400 like of each defense stat.
It's big. It's definitely big.
And it doesn't have a lot of weaknesses either.
I think this is actually the first time we've seen a heal block in the
league in general. Yeah. And that's a good move to use.
Pretty cool.
I was excited when I saw it when I was recording it. I actually looked up for a second and I saw the heal block and I was like, oh, that's cool.
That'd be really useful with all the berries that people use. So if anybody plays against Ian and knows how much he loves his berries, heal block him.
If you see Ashley's team this week, you'll see a lot of berries.
Hey Jay, I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel a certain way about this match.
What are you talking about?
Starting to smell a berry conspiracy over here.
God damn it, Zach.
There's actually something that I have to confess to Ian, which I will say at the beginning of my match.
Wait, what's that? Say that again.
There's something I have to confess to you at the beginning of my match because, it's not an excuse, but a confession.
A confession.
What's happening? Okay, I'm ready to receive.
I'm ready to receive.
I'm ready to
receive.
If it's a confession, what would be the proper statement? Like, I am here for you, my child.
Ooh, this is a bulky match right here.
Everything here is like.
So what was the confession?
I told you at the beginning of my match. I'll let you know.
Oh, okay.
You'll find out.
Because it ties in. With
okay, all right, that's fair.
To a certain extent.
That's fair.
But again, it's not an excuse.
No, yeah.
It's a reflection.
So you know how I had a couple of proteges in season 3. Not to not talk about this match, but I'm not going to talk about this match. You guys know how I had a couple of people that like I was helping in season 3. Oh hey, somebody wants to sell a Steela, and it's coming their way. Anyway, I had a couple people I was helping, like Jackson, and I would make his team with him, and then I would sit there and be like, all right, this is what your team does. If this happens, then this. If this happens, then this. If this happens, then this. And he would just stare at me, and then at the end of all my explaining, he would be like, you know I'm not going to remember any of that, right? And I'd be like, fuck you, dude. And so when I explained it to Ashley, I was like, if this, then this. If this, then this. She was like, okay. And I wasn't sure if she listened, but we'll see if she did.
I'm going to just say that that taunt should have happened a lot sooner than it did.
In this game?
Yeah. I mean, at least I'm paying attention to this game. I don't know about y'all, but...
Is that book I got you? Remember I got you that one notebook?
Oh, so here's a Talonflame now, to switch out.
Oh, for those of you that don't know, my fiance has inserted herself into my affairs and is now fucking impeding on my control!
Well, she is the bread maker of the house, so...
Whoa, hey, listen, dude.
Wow, that was...
Damn, Steve. You burned me so hard that Steven came back.
Right. Like, that was rude.
That was rude.
The disrespect, bro.
Right?
Listen, I'm confident in my manhood. If my fiance makes more money than me, then she can treat me to all the Chick-fil-A nuggets she wants.
We're down for it. We get it. The fact that my man was just like throwing you under the bus yet again.
No, I would never throw Ian under the bus. I never have, and I never will.
Just for our viewers' knowledge, I sent out that Celesteela to whoever asked for it. So you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bro, this vibe.
Dad's in the Twitch chat. He was like, "No burr heels here."
Why is this my life? Why do I do this for you guys every year?
I don't know either.
Alright, listen, Season 3 was actually my favorite until the end, honestly.
Yeah.
Season 3 was really nice. I love Season 3. No offense, Steven, but if you hadn't been such an asshole about it, if you had just been like...
Hey, I thought we weren't dredging up the past.
Oh, we are. We definitely are.
And if you remember correctly, it was not my idea, my friend.
Alright, it's not my complaint wasn't that it wasn't your idea. My complaint was that after it was unveiled, you were just like, yeah, what?
Take out of it.
Well, that's because everybody just made me out to be the bad guy off the bat. They were like, "Oh, Steven's fault. This is what's going on."
I guess if you give Steven a role, he'll play it.
This might be huge. He just burned that Heracross, and Heracross does get guts, so this is pretty.
Wait, how many Pokemon are left? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Alright,
Oh my
so
gosh.
Tyrone has 1, and Speed now 4.
Yeah, I think that was guts. I think that was guts boosted. He just burned that Heracross, and now it just O-code right on.
Nah, bro, this match is over. He still has 4 whole Pokemon left.
4 whole Pokemon, dude. As opposed to half of a Pokemon, which you don't want that, man.
See, look.
Ifrit, you are not allowed on stream.
This match is actually really good.
Yeah, this was actually a pretty good match. We were just focused on.
Wait, is this the second match? I guess I should have put it as the third match, because this is a good match. Air Slash for KO.
Definitely a move we've never seen on Vigavolt before.
So what colors were these again?
That was gray versus blue.
Oh, gray, okay. I didn't see any gray in that Coffergigas, but alright.
It's silver.
Bro, it's silver. What do you mean?
This is why you aren't a part of the OS chat.
Okay, so just a reminder, we're giving away Celesteelas, guys. If you want a Celesteela, hop onto the GTS, toss up a Magikarp, ask for a Celesteela level 100, and we'll send it out to you. Just let us know in the chat, and then I'll tell you when you get it. Anyway, going back to the round 1 color tournament, that was Chris versus Ty. And Chris moves forward, Ty goes down to the loser bracket. who will face up against Will Oten, who surrendered to John, so we already knew that matchup. In the losers bracket, Ty versus Will. Chris goes up, and his opponent is actually going to be decided in this next match, because the next match is Steven versus Tran.
Steven.
Is there?
Why don't you talk about your team?
Honestly, I had a tough time kind of coming up with it, but my boy Belliper was in there, so I just kind of built it off.
Down with the burb.
Yeah, man. So and then I also really wanted to try Pulsey. How do you pronounce that?
Plusle.
Plusle and Minum. Yeah. But they really didn't get a whole lot of time to shine in this one.
Dude, hold on. I'm sorry. Is this the rain team? Can you stop bringing the rain team?
Hey. Anyways.
So
Floatzel is in there with the rain, helps with the swift swim, and then with Jinx, she has dry skin, so she'll heal in the rain as well. So having the Pelipper with the damp rock just really boost that, unless you're changing the weather. It's kind of crazy because she brought Tropius, which has Harvest, and that shit was bonkers. As many times as that Tropius pulled berries out of her pockets.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that we were going to spoil this whole fucking match.
I didn't. I just said that.
I didn't know we were still cussing on the stream.
Yeah, he is.
Right. Listen, it's sentence seasoning.
Watch the fucking language, Jesus Christ.
Alright, so moving on to Tran. I get to announce this time since everybody else did it. Tropius. Tropius is a berry-eating motherfucker. And then we have Behem? How would you say this Pokemon's name?
Behem?
Behem.
Are you whitewashing that Pokemon's name?
Ah!
Whoa. His name is Benjamin.
And then we move on to one of Tran's favorite Pokemon, Mimikyu. It might actually be her favorite Pokemon. That is an unconfirmed statement. Don't take my word for it. And then she moves over to, I don't know where the fuck, excuse my language, but where the brown is on Arbok. But Arbok.
Right? I think it's shiny.
It's shiny. It's shiny.
But
shiny.
We get Arbok, and then we follow up with Mudsdale, who is a Pokemon of Season 2 fame, actually. Zach.
Yeah, that's my horse.
That's my horse. Anyway, then what is this? Sigalith?
Really?
Sigalith?
Where is these fart noises coming from?
Asses. Sigalith?
Right.
Right?
Sigalith, yep. Yeah.
Well, lo and behold, I will give it to Tran because she actually dressed for her color, and she made a comment to me. She said, "What the hell? Why didn't you dress yellow?" I said, "What the hell? I'm not dressing up in yellow, but I'm glad."
Wait, she coordinated her colors?
She did.
I should have done that. Actually, I think
That's pretty wild. I was trying to find Ashley's game to play against Jay, and I was gonna give her all the clothes and stuff, and I was gonna let her design her outfit, but I couldn't find her game.
Yeah, no, I actually coordinate my colors too, but y'all can't obviously see me since my match isn't this week.
Anyway, Sigalith, and without further ado, which is the thing I hate saying, god damn it, I gotta get better at this commentating thing.
Yeah, you're really bad.
On to the next one. You guys ready to watch this one?
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Steven,
man.
since this is your match, you can actually actively commentate. 1, 2, 3, go. I'll let you know when your Pokemon exit their balls, Steven.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Well, I will say...
Damn, yo, that outfit is on fire! That's a fleek outfit!
Isn't it, though?
Look at the brown!
Yep.
Yo, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, Tran. I'm a fan.
And you're all blue and white?
You're a fan?
I'm a Tran fan.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Wait a second, what is your color, and where is there pink on this Pelipper?
Yellow.
It's yellow. His color is yellow.
Alright. That checks
What's crazy
out.
about this match is we actually disconned for the first time.
Oh, you
'Cause
did?
apparently, but we came to an agreement and said, so what do you want to do? Do you want to start same leads or do you want to go different leads? She said, completely different leads.
Ooh,
Yo,
Zeno,
I appreciate it when opponents come to a decision together.
But what's crazy is we literally both just swapped the positions of our original leads.
So, Steven, real quick, what does Z-Move Lovely Kiss do?
One, it boosts Jinx's speed, and it just 75% to put him to sleep.
I like that. All right. Wait, no, that's broken. Because Z-Moves don't miss.
I don't know about that.
No, they don't miss. Z-Moves don't miss.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, that's a
We
whole
get a fact
thing
check?
because, that was a whole thing to counter minimize teams. It can't miss. Z-Moves can't miss. So when you use Z-Move Lovely Kiss, it's 100% accurate.
Well,
Go
happy
figure,
mistake.
guys. Jinx for season 4.
I'm with it. I'm a fan.
I'm really not concerned with what you're with.
Well, you know what? She's.
Did you hear my
Mr.
dog?
Mimes.
Did you hear my dog? She said
She's
she
Mr.
doesn't give a
Mime.
crap
Look.
about your fucking opinion either.
Look, she's Mr. Mimes boo.
We found out
She
what
is not Mr. Mime's boo. First of all, she is Tina Turner, and if she's anybody's boo, she's some probably like crack addicted Pokemon's boo.
Whoa.
if anything-
Mr. Mime has fallen on top.
I guess Mr. Mime might be into crack. I mean, look at his hair.
Listen,
Dude,
listen.
just
If
because
he and
he's
Jude
fallen
are
on some
already
hard
set up, right,
times
we've already
doesn't
decided
mean
when
you
the
need to
wedding is
judge
gonna
him like
happen.
that.
And they're gonna have little deaf babies. That's what's gonna happen.
Look.
Oh, my
Mr.
dog and your
Mime-
dog?
Yeah, our dogs are gonna get together and make other little dogs.
I wish,
Mr.
but they
Mime
have
is,
no
cleaned
reproductive
up his ass.
organs, and they can't pilot Franks.
It's okay. Jude doesn't have any either, but we can let him pretend.
And that was a shout out to Darling and the Franks. Zach knows about it. He tried to tell me about it like I didn't already know. If there's a mech series, he is a weeb. Of course he would love that.
Of course I would love that.
Dude, like, first of all, it's just a bunch of girls getting into doggy style so that dudes can pilot giant robots.
I didn't know what this was a stream about. I didn't sign into the stream knowing that this was about. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, you knew good and well what you were getting into, Zach. Don't lie.
That's so.
Jay is the only one that is admissible
Jay,
to any type
Have you
of-
not watched Darling and the Franks, bro? You watched Food Wars.
Food Wars is great.
Ashley loves Food Wars.
So I'm liking this. I'm liking this floatzel right here. I want to see.
That's
what
part of the reason why she's into me, because I'm a lot like Soma.
And Vlotso
Yo,
has the life
he
orb
showed
as well.
them his ass. He spun them tails.
Oh, and then she gets the pose. God, man, you know what? Tran knows how to make a Pokemon trainer.
He in the video.
Wait a minute.
Mm,
Is this
mm,
special move?
mm.
No, okay.
I shut it off.
No,
Oh no, it's a
Wait,
normal one. Oh, it's a
It's
normal
just
one.
Twinkle Tackle. It's just Twinkle Tackle.
I should have paid attention though. I really gotta pay attention. We have to ban special Z moves, alright?
No. Coma will be
Yes.
garbage.
Ash,
I
can
think
you
we should.
get me
I think
that
we
one
should.
extra red?
Coma would be
closet?
garbage.
Well, then
I'll
we
get
wouldn't
it.
bring Como, then would we?
Alright, everybody, I'm gonna be right back. I'll let my commentary team take over from here. Tropius just hit the field.
Bro, the amount of berries this trophy has pulled out of its pocket with it raining was absurd. Even when we disconned the first time, she was just pulling them out of her pockets left.
Bro, there is no brown on that.
On what?
On that artbox. Like,
It's a yellow brown-ish, I guess. I didn't make the call on that one.
I actually don't think I like
That might have slipped through the but I mean, come on, it's brown. Like,
I mean,
let's just.
Bro,
It could have been yellow,
What
it
do you
could
mean?
have been brown, but it really wasn't one or the other. So, I mean, it's
You know,
pass.
it is what it is. It got voted on. That's what happened. We aren't
What
a,
happened?
we aren't a perfect council, but we did our job. We did good. I feel like. I don't feel like anyone that
Listen.
isn't in the OS chat has any room to say anything.
Listen, Zach, how are you going to call me perfect in one part of the OS chat and then say how I'm such a bad person to be? I don't understand. You're sending me mixed signals, baby.
Wait, whoa. Whoa, I thought we weren't getting into politics here. I thought this was a PG-rated stream
You're not
to
getting
watch
First of all-
matches.
First of all, politics, you have to be smart.
Damn.
Number 2, you ain't shit.
Whoa, why?
Yeah,
Why
bro.
are you going so hard?
I'm not going hard. I'm just trying to understand what I did so wrong to wrong you, my friend. What did
I feel like you feel a
That hurt my
certain way.
feelings.
No, definitely not. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from, friend.
Whoa, is it okay? So to me, you know what? I'm a hold off. That's not what the stream is about.
So what's happening on stream?
You
The
guys are
stream
something
is
else,
your plus was putting in some work.
No, that Plusle didn't put in work, did it?
Yeah, it
Nuzzle?
just took out the Sigalith.
Oh yeah, honestly, that Plusle, whatever the fuck its name is those were honestly, I don't know. I felt like I could have better utilized them because one has lightning rod and the other one has volt absorb.
Wait, I thought that you were bringing them with plus and minus.
No, I wanted to originally, but it's like why I could do discharge and get the lightning rod power boost. And
I mean, I would have if you were going to bring them both. I would have bothered to do it.
I mean,
Otherwise-
honestly, those two on my team, they were just kind of filler, to be fair,
Damn.
Yes.
because I didn't know what else to put.
If anything, I give you kudos to using them. That's pretty cool. They're a Pokemon that definitely don't get a lot of play at all anywhere. So
Yeah. Honestly, I wanted to utilize more of the Nuzzle and the Baton Pass because they do get Baton Pass as well.
Yeah.
Is it still going? Because I feel like it's not.
Yeah, the match is definitely still going on. I don't know why anybody is not talking about it. I don't.
Well, I can't see it, so that's my issue.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so we get Pelipper back in here, setting up the rain again. So Jay, how you feeling about the color tournament so far?
I think, besides like the people who put in battle, I thought it was going extremely well so far. I don't think we were like, well, our committee.
I think we should fire the leader of the off-season committee.
Oh, all right. Sorry,
did a
Steven,
great
you gotta
job.
go.
Just like I'm looking at everyone's Pokemon. Everything is like.
I was about to say the leader of the off-season chat is technically Steven because he's the admin.
Technically.
Wow, all these berries.
Bro, this trophy is.
Mm-hmm. Most
And then he
annoying
puts in the
SMB.
substitute. It's crazy as hell.
I feel like 2 straight is just like
Yeah,
I'm
and this
curious.
league-
substitute trophy.
Yeah, I'm curious if she had any brown Pokemon to set up Sun, because I don't think Torkoal or
No, I don't think so.
I
There's
mean,
a lot
it's
of people.
Torkoal.
There's a lot of people that can use Sunny Day. All right.
yeah, definitely. But a brown Pokemon is what I was trying to figure out.
I thought Tropius learned something there.
Pretty sure he can.
I'm interested to
I'm
see
not
how
sure
she
though.
does in the second chance bracket.
Is that what you call it? I thought
Yep.
it was the losers bracket.
I don't like that term. I don't think that's very justifying, you know?
Second chance. I guess that's a good name for it.
They don't call it loser's prom, they call it a second chance prom.
Ifrit, you stay on that chair.
So we've seen some pretty bulky matches back to back.
Another excellent match. I would say, you know what, actually, after having said in the last round that I should have saved Speakman for the third match, I think this was definitely worthy of being the third match.
Yes, Hazy, yes. Tropius does get Dragon Hammer. Tropius gets a lot of Dragon moves. He's a pretty solid Pokemon, honestly. He gets a lot of good support moves.
Tropius
like
needs an
Tailwind
evolution. What is
Already
this
started
water?
like a
Who
banana.
has water dribbling everywhere?
Dribbling
Somebody
everywhere.
salivating?
What?
Where's the water dripping?
Where's the water coming from? Are you
Are you sure you don't have a
responsible
leak?
for Flint, Michigan?
Whoa.
Oh, back.
Alright,
Look, I'm just
so
trying to find a reason.
anyway.
Tracy
I know you guys see that familiar commentator's name there, but this is not me playing. This is actually
Whoa! Conspiracy!
this is actually my fiance Ashley Faye, who we couldn't find her game. Come to find out, it's just sitting in her bookshelf. Today we found it today.
Come to find out.
Jay, now I know why you feel how you feel.
What? How does he feel? How does he feel? Wait. Oh, you were gonna tell me.
I don't know what he's talking about.
You were gonna tell me about something, Jay.
So I think like the day before the battle, I asked Ian to make the team I was going to use. But then I'm a very paranoid person, so I was like, damn, like
He really is. No offense, Jay.
what if he's gonna tell her the team? So I was like, F that, I'm just gonna make a brand new team. We're like, just plug some things in, and I didn't use the team I was originally going to bring, which I feel like would have worked out better. And I was just like, it's whatever. But in the end, like,
Yo, you second guessed yourself.
yeah, I second guess myself. I still think Ashley played really great.
Dude, I told you. I mean, I didn't tell you this, but like, I actually did tell Ashley this. I was like, I literally can't help you because I made his team. Like, it would not be fair for me to help you. So like,
And the whole time I was like, he's probably gonna like tell her, but like not tell her. He's like, oh, you should probably bring this just in case, but just in case, but like some type of explanation.
I did not do that. I actually, if I'm being honest, I made your team before hers, and your team was frustrating because of that one Pokemon we talked about, and I couldn't figure that Pokemon out for a little bit, and then she was like talking to me during that, and I was like, I'm busy, and then I made Dan's team and Speakman's team and a bunch of other people's teams, and then the day of the match, she told me that you guys were gonna battle at 9, and I was like, all of a sudden I looked at the clock and it was like 8:30, and I was like, shit. And then I made the Pokemon, but like I just went off of her list and I picked red Pokemon that I thought would work together well, and I made a team that itself was cohesive, and I explained to her how it worked. She did do the research.
I definitely feel that if I brought things that the quality of one that I told you to make, think
again, we're not going to tell anybody who those are.
It's not like what was made, but I feel like I would have had a way better shot. So
Personally,
I
smell like conspiracy.
I'll say for real that this is a good match, though. This is a really good match, and there's one thing in my opinion that changes the momentum, because the momentum from the start was kind of anyway.
I know the first point. I think there was 2 points actually.
Okay, well we could talk about I'll trust your judgment on that. We could talk about those as we go in, but I'll explain what I did for her team, and then we can go forward.
That's pretty interesting. Hasty pointed out that 3 of the same Pokemon Ashley ends up using because they're both playing red.
No, I did notice that too when I was watching her or his match earlier. And by the way, I made his Pokemon too. Anyway, going forward, we have Scolipede. This is Speed Boost Scolipede. The whole purpose of this team is kind of to abuse the cohesion between the Pokemon. So, like, a couple of these Pokemon have Swords Dance, and then 2 of the Pokemon actually have Baton Pass. Scolipede has Baton Pass instead of Protect, because I was assuming that people would think he would just Protect.
Wow, Oricorio in here? This is a conspiracy. No!
Oricorio, you know I love the dancing teams, but anyway.
Conspiracy!
Jay, if you want to explain your team, and then we can get started.
So initially looking at the matchup during team preview, I admit I was actually a bit overconfident because I did think just in general I could have a stronger team. Well, the thing I was going for is I was going for like something to try to cover another thing. So I had Gadget on there just in case Water tried to take out Marowak, and then I also had Lightning Rod there in case someone tried to take out Zatu. So I could switch in now, and then I was going extremely Trick Room heavy. So my 2 heavy hitters were Kingler, Marowak, and Breloom, and I made them all really slow, which actually may have ended up being my downfall. They're slow anyways, which probably would outsplit me regardless. But I feel like if I didn't go so trick room heavy, I probably would have had a better chance towards the end. Because, well, as I don't want to spoil it, but like as you guys can see, like a lot of things happen.
All right, so you ready?
Yes, sir.
You ready, Zach?
Yep. And I'm just
All right.
gonna say. Oh, go ahead.
Stop talking about what you're talking about. Nobody
Well, no,
agrees with you.
I was just gonna say, guys, viewers in the chat, keep your ideas in your head about who you think was the most prolific Pokemon in all these sets of matches, and we'll vote and see. Who
Oh,
is the best
MVPs?
color-
Are we
Yeah,
doing MVPs?
MVPs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just saw 3 home
Yeah.
matches, and I don't think we even thought about it.
I already know who I'm looking at. I'm definitely looking at Eevee. That Eevee was tight.
All right, so without any more delay, we're gonna go into this next match. 1, 2, 3, go. Starting off, we're leading Scolipede and Liepard versus Scrafty and Xatu. I had to remember.
That's the thing. The leads also threw me off a whole bunch. I don't know why I wasn't expecting the life art. I definitely should have expected it. I was like, damn, like, do I go for the trick room or is he gonna fake me out? I'm like, the biggest thing was like, can the Scolipede kill me if it has somebody? I was like, it probably couldn't, but just in case, I was like, he's probably gonna, attack. So I was like, let me just roost. And I didn't go for trick room, which also ended up like being a big FML because she didn't fake out. She went for the U-turn.
She goes for the U-turn specifically because of what Scolipede is doing.
Right.
Yo, I'm a fan though. Cool.
Yo, Ashley actually hates Scrafty. She was like, I hate those pants.
Why? His pants are making cool.
His pants make him cool.
No.
Wait, what?
Don't ask her what. She can't hear you. Only I can hear you and the viewers. But they can hear her. Don't ask questions.
So after this, I was like, I'm actually in a really bad position. So what I did was, I protected because I was like, hopefully she doesn't think I'm going trick room yet.
Dude, I don't even know that she knew that Xatu could do trick room because I personally didn't know that either. And then also, she went hard after that Scrafty.
Right. And then
She really didn't like his pants, so she had to kill it.
She hated fans, but once the trick room was up, that's when I was like, okay, now of course my favorite. So it's actually there's a couple moments where I feel like I feel like
you have the advantage.
Yeah, and then like I just messed it up. And there's another one where as soon as it happened, I was like, yeah, and I was like,
what?
And I'm pretty sure you pretty know what.
I'm not sure, but let's.
You definitely know what I'm talking about.
But we'll see. So the hurricane busts off. Yeah, the hurricane busts off and triggers your berry, which actually saves you on this turn.
Yeah, that was really clutch. And I actually messed up. I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. I forgot the natures.
I literally have a link on my favorites that has a spreadsheet of the natures to berries. So that's what I use because that's why I'm so famous for the berries, because I pull that spreadsheet up all the time. Like, what other berry can I use?
One thing that surprised me was I didn't think that Earthquake was gonna do a lot, but I forgot it had Swords Dance, and I remember
it was one stage up because of your Intimidate.
Yeah, and I think that was gonna do that much, to be honest. And then I get lucky here with the power to the confusion, and yeah,
you avoid
she wants this.
Yeah, she hates Scrafty, dude. She was going after that Scrafty. Alright, so Luna comes out.
And here I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot. You want to know why I'm such an idiot? This is one of the ones I was talking about. I used Protect, but I forgot that Marowak is the ghost type, so she couldn't fake me out.
I've been there.
So I was like, damn, like I could just kill, and I definitely could have killed the life part. Like that has no defense.
No, yeah, you would have killed Liepard if she didn't go first.
I was like,
I've definitely been there. Yo, we got Marcy up in here.
Right here, look.
By the way, Luna is one of our cats.
one protect.
Oh, when you say, dude,
I was like that mother effer.
dude, I knew when you were gonna see that you were gonna think it was me. I was like, that's my signature move.
I was like, and I wasn't like, I'm like, yeah, I was confused because I used the Z move, and I was like, that still should do a decent amount of damage, but I was still set, so I'm pretty sure it would have O-code.
It would have definitely O-code, but her reasoning behind double protecting that was because it was the last turn of Trick Room.
Yeah, that was smart. And as soon as like the Trick Room went down, so like that misplay with Marowak, right there was like a big, like that pretty much cost me the match in terms of like taking the life part because the life part is pretty much like what.
Yeah, in the end.
Yeah, that's what shut everything down because it just outsped everything and it just kept coming.
And also there's a thing happening right now in this turn that changes the game in my opinion, and it's because she had no chance of taking out Gastron without Toxic, and she uses Toxic on Caribou.
Whoa. Are you trying to tell me a physically offensive Pokemon with no defensive capabilities has Toxic and isn't a conspiracy in Ian's favor?
What? God damn it, Zach. Anyway, she Toxics that, and that's, in my opinion, that is a real turning point, because you still could have pulled it out.
I wasn't worried about the Toxic only because I had Recover.
Yeah, but you didn't switch her out, though.
Yeah, but because I was confident, and I was like, like this is comeback time. But then like the Toxic, I like it just kept going, and then I didn't want to switch anything out. I didn't think she was gonna go for Gastro. That was actually huge, because then like I'm pretty sure.
This is just so you know, this is Choice Specs Clawitzer.
Oh, okay, because I was like, that mother effer hits hard. I was like,
So he has that Mega Launcher ability, which makes all Sphere and Pulse moves stronger, and then he has Choice Specs. So like it's just like times 5 damage almost.
Right. So at this point, since I don't have a Trick Room up, I try to send out a Zatsu, but I think a Dark Pulse. From the switched it out. She
switched it out because it had Choice Specs. She was actually trying to hit Dark Pulse, and she was like, "Why is it not working?" And I was like, "It has Choice Specs on it."
And here I hesitated because I was gonna set up Trick Room again, and I was like, "Oh, I got faked out," but I was good. But I pressed Trick Room regardless. So I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe like kill me."
That would have actually helped you for real.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have like won because I still had Marowak in the back, and I feel like if I had Marowak...
Under Trick Room for the next 5 turns, for sure. And you would have probably switched out Gastrodon, and she would have lived through the Toxic.
And also, I also didn't think this Bug Bite was going to kill. I honestly...
I was surprised by that, too.
Yeah, but then I was like, Zatsu doesn't have the greatest defense, and...
It's also Technician boosted, too.
Yeah.
It's Technician boosted, and it's Life Orb boosted.
Life Orb, yeah.
With full attack investment.
So at this point, I was down to my last 2. I still feel like I could have toughed it out.
Yeah, this is the second one.
I was like, do I go for the Technician boosted Mach Punch with a kill Scizor? And
I like that nickname.
Thank you. And I hesitated, and I was like, nah, let me just protect, see what he's gonna do. But that's because I didn't.
What he's gonna do? What he's gonna do? It's a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy. I didn't. I was talking about the Pokemon.
Man, that Kingler took an L.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't like. Now it makes sense to specs and it hits hard, but
yeah, I wasn't when she chose that move, because I was watching her. I wasn't advising her, but I was watching the match, and when she chose that move, I wasn't sure it was gonna kill your Kingler.
Right. I didn't think it was gonna kill it either, and then I was debating whether I should Mach Punch or kill the.
I thought he was gonna survive the bullet punch too. No, if you hadn't killed the Claude, so you wouldn't have had a chance.
I don't think it would. Yeah. I mean, maybe I could because it was stuck in spec and it used an Aura Sphere and its fighting move I had.
Oh yeah, I guess maybe. Because it was her last two right here, so she couldn't have switched Claudes or out.
Right, and at this point, the game is over. The rest of this was just encore taunts for like a couple of turns, right? The rest of
You actually get like crazy protects off. You get like 3 protects off in a row a bunch of times.
Yeah, I think honestly the protect last turn is what hurt you. If you hit Scissor with the fire move, probably would have been.
Man,
probably would have been GG.
I made a lot of mistakes, but she also played extremely well, so props to her.
No, I mean, dude, like the protect game in doubles is so hard to judge. Like it's like you can't, you never know when there's a stash or something involved.
And
Yeah.
I remember at this point I was actually like I was a bit tilted. I was like, is she doing this on purpose? I'm like,
No, she didn't. She didn't know that Encore was a continuous effect.
and I remember I was actually really upset, so I took like 15 minutes before I like even write to anybody. Like I don't know if you remember. Like
Yeah, you went ghost.
Yo, Hazy, I don't know if you got yours already, but there's a shiny Celestelia giveaway if you want to get one. Just drop a Magikarp up there and let our CEO
Also,
know.
Dan, don't come out crooked off of Kingler like that.
Yeah, Kingler, you know, he tries hard, you know. He might look a little poopy green, but, you know, that's his color and he rocks it.
that's
I would say pea green, like not like pea like urine. I would say pea like as in the plant, the pea.
I say like poopy green, like when you like maybe like had like a little too much vegetables. And...
Oh, wait, hold on. You guys...
First of all, I believe it's from a lack of vegetables that your poop turns green.
Well, you know, either way, you know, when it goes down there, you know, gets flushed down there. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But, you know, he rocks it.
Bone Keep goes down 2-0. Oh, she did ask me. She was like, "How is Marowak green?" And I was like, "He's got green fire." And she was like, "What?" She was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's got green fire. They count that."
It's bullshit.
But
Hey.
she can't hear you guys. But
Can they hear me?
yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, it's bullshit.
He's a green. Let it go.
He's not fucking green. If your shirt is blue, are you blue?
I'm actually white, thank you very
If you're
much.
holding a
I didn't
red
know
pen, are
race
you
was
red?
getting involved into the stream.
Zach.
Shut the fuck up, Zach.
Oh, that's how
This
you probably.
is a
I
PG-rated
think.
stream.
I think that's the most common phrase that Zach hears.
No, actually, in PG rated streams, I don't hear such language like that, and quite frankly, I'm offended.
All right, so moving on. I move up, and I am up against Zach in next week. Ashley moves up. She is up against John next week. And then Jay is up against Tran.
Bro, I'm gonna mow through that losers bracket so hard because I'm so mad that I lost. I'm gonna climb my ass back up.
I hear you, dude.
I believe in you, man.
I feel like, and this is no offense to either player, and I please don't take it this way, especially the new guy, but I feel like we might see another surrender from Will and Will. But I think Tyrell's going to play through. Terrell?
Terrell. God dang, why can't you say my man's name right?
I think Jay's gonna pull through, and I think that Dan's gonna pull through. No offense, Will, but you suck.
You're like
No offense, Will.
you're like that awkward teacher that like tries to say black names but like say it like non-offensively.
Hey, Aaron!
Say it really slowly.
You done messed up.
Black names, bro?
Okay, sorry. Names that frequently are of African
Stop!
American
Stop!
descent.
Just stop, okay?
Yeah, like, just stop.
All right, guys. So
The stream has gotten real right
for the
now,
next
that's all.
probably like 20 minutes, I'm gonna be passing out those Celesteelas still and eating a buttload of cereal. So if you guys want your Celesteelas,
Angler colored load of cereal.
no. If you guys want those Celesteelas,
Yo, Zach is so stupid, bro.
go ahead and throw up those Magikarps onto GTS, and I will get you those Celesteelas. Here's looking out for next week, by the way. Normally we don't stream on Mondays. Normally we stream on Sundays. So we will revert back to our Sunday schedule next week, and we'll see you guys there. We will have a different giveaway Pokemon next week, which we will give away throughout the entire stream. So stay tuned, and we'll get you battle-ready Pokemon for totally fucking free. Anyway, signing off. That's me, Murray, your Pokemon League Championship host, and then I got my, as always, commentators, Zach and Jay.
You're welcome.
Hi guys, thanks for watching.
We'll see you guys next week, and God bless Purple.
So we went with this going into race.
I turned it off already, Zach.
Oh.
Oh wait, I did it.